Once upon a time, in a peaceful village, there lived a loyal dog named Bruno. He belonged to a farmer named Henry. Bruno guarded the farmhouse day and night. Farmer Henry trusted Bruno completely because he was brave, honest, and loyal. Not far from the farm, a clever fox named Felix lived in the forest. Felix was known for tricking animals to get what he wanted. One evening, Felix noticed that Farmer Henry's farm was full of chickens. If I can get inside that farm, I'll have food for weeks, thought Felix. But there was one problem: Bruno. The next day, Felix approached Bruno with a friendly smile. "Hello, Bruno. I've heard you're the strongest and smartest dog in the village." Bruno politely replied, "Thank you." Felix continued, "You work so hard every day. Don't you ever get tired?" Bruno smiled. "My duty is to protect this farm. My master takes care of me, so I take care of his farm." Felix realized that convincing Bruno would not be easy. For several days, Felix visited Bruno and tried to become his friend. One day, Felix said, "Bruno, why do you stay here every night? The forest is beautiful. Come with me tonight. We can have fun." Bruno shook his head. "I can't leave my duty." Felix pretended to be disappointed. A few nights later, a storm hit the village. Heavy rain and strong winds covered the area. "This is my chance," thought Felix. He waited until midnight and quietly approached the chicken coop. But Bruno was awake. "Who's there?" barked Bruno. Felix quickly hid behind a tree. After a few minutes, Bruno returned to his position. Felix tried again from another side. This time, Bruno ran toward the noise. Felix escaped just in time. For several nights, the fox tried different tricks. Sometimes he pretended to be injured. Sometimes he pretended to be lost. Sometimes he even brought gifts. But Bruno never abandoned his responsibility. One day, Felix came with a new plan. He approached Bruno and said, "Your master doesn't appreciate you. You're only a guard dog. You deserve freedom." Bruno looked at Felix calmly. "My master feeds me, shelters me, and trusts me. Loyalty is more valuable than freedom without purpose." Felix laughed and walked away. That night, Felix gathered a few wild foxes. Together, they planned to attack the chicken coop. As they sneaked toward the farm, Bruno noticed movement. He barked loudly. Farmer Henry woke up immediately. The farm lights turned on. The foxes panicked and ran. Villagers arrived carrying lanterns. Felix and his group escaped into the forest empty-handed. The next morning, Farmer Henry learned what had happened. He hugged Bruno and said, "You saved the farm once again." To reward Bruno, Henry built him a larger shelter and gave him extra food and treats. As for Felix, he finally understood something important. No trick can defeat true loyalty. From that day forward, he stopped trying to deceive others and worked honestly to find food. Bruno continued protecting the farm and became known throughout the village as the most loyal dog anyone had ever seen. Moral of the story: loyalty, honesty, and responsibility are stronger than tricks and deception.